So now let's see the instruction that is LDAX register pair. You can see in this instruction the first part is known as opcode. So the opcode is LDAX. The remaining part of the instruction, it is operand. So what is operand? It is register pair. In this instruction you can see no data is present. So when in the instruction no data is present, it means that instruction is of 1 byte. So the size of the instruction is 1 byte. What is the meaning of byte of instruction? It means when this instruction is stored in the memory, it will occupy only 1 byte, it will occupy only one memory location. Okay? Machine cycle we are going to see. Before that, let's see the meaning of the instruction. Now the instruction is LDAX register pair. It means load data to accumulator. But load data to accumulator from where? Load data to accumulator from memory location which is specified in register pair. So in the register pair you have to first give some memory location. You have to specify the register some memory location. After that, when you give LDAX register pair, it means load data to accumulator from memory location specified in register pair. Let's see one example so that you can get the clear idea. The example is LDAX B. LDAX B means load data to accumulator from memory location specified in BC pair. If we write the LDAX D, it means load data to accumulator from the memory location specified in DE pair. And you can also write LDAH. It means load data to accumulator from the memory location specified in HL pair. Right now we are taking example of LDAX D. You can see that before the execution, the accumulator contains 43H, and in the DE pair 4000H value is present. After the execution, what will happen? So when you execute this instruction, you know that the accumulator will receive some data, load data to accumulator, from where memory location specified in DE pair. So in the DE pair, which memory location is specified? 4000H. It means when this instruction is executed, the data from the 4000H will be transferred to the accumulator. So in the accumulator, the data will be overwritten and accumulator contain the new value which is 33H. After execution, the content of the DE pair will remain the same. Okay? And because it is a data transfer instruction, no flags are affected. Now let's see the machine cycle. You know that to understand machine cycle, we have to understand each and every process when this instruction is executed. Now, when you give this instruction, the processor memory will store this instruction from the starting location. We know that this instruction is of 1 byte. It means when we give this instruction to the memory, only one memory location will be occupied. So from the starting location, one instruction will be stored in one location. So LDAX D. After the instruction is stored in the memory, processor will start doing its work, which is fetch, decode and execute. To fetch the instruction, the processor will perform the first machine cycle, which is opcode fetch. Now because this instruction is stored in one location, when processor performs opcode fetch, this whole instruction will be transferred to the microprocessor. After this instruction is transferred, the processor will decode the instruction. After decoding, the processor will execute. Now pay attention to execute what the processor is doing. To execute the instruction, the processor is transferring data from the memory location to the register. It means processor is reading some memory location. It means to execute this instruction, processor has to perform the machine cycle, which is memory read. So in this instruction, how many machine cycles are required? Opcode fetch plus memory read. And this is it for this instruction.